Hey everyone, Jared here, and this is the first video. This is the first video I've done this year, and I'd just like to say Happy New Year, everyone. Hope you had a good New Year. Hope you had a good Christmas as well. Um, and yeah, some of the stuff I'm going to be showing in this update is stuff I got for Christmas, and also like a CD that I bought after Christmas. And one present that I got for Christmas that you might have noticed is this microphone. Yes, this actually will help me with the audio because if you've watched some of my more recent videos, there have been some audio issues which I have kind of been able to fix, but hopefully this will make it better. I have tested it out. I've made like test videos, and the audio sounds good when I use these. So yeah, I am very happy to have this. Um, so yeah, and I guess before I show physical media stuff, I'll show this really cool t-shirt that I thought people might like to see, and because I did do a vlog on this channel of me at this Comic-Con, and I had a great time there. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And yeah, I just got this awesome t-shirt. Yeah, this was just such a great fun going to this Comic-Con, and I'm very proud to have this t-shirt. And yeah, a lot of these celebrities that I saw there were really cool. Yeah, my favorites were the Police Academy cast members. Now, I think this has to be this design was made a bit earlier because G.W. Bailey, who's there, he had to drop out because he'd been advised not to fly, like for health reasons, and they later added two more Police Academy cast members, which were Donovan Scott and Scott Thompson. Um, so out of the people on here, who are on here, I didn't meet GW because he wasn't there, but I met the other four. I didn't meet Scott Thompson or Donovan Scott, unfortunately, but I really enjoyed the Police Academy panel. So, and yeah, and some of the other people they had there were cool as well. You can go and check out my vlog of the Telford Comic Con. But yeah, that was just such a great time. I'm very proud to have this T-shirt. Now, if we get onto the physical media stuff, well, this was something that I got before Christmas. It was sort of a late birthday gift. I think I must have forgotten to show it in my previous physical media update video, but I got this DVD of Billy Connolly. It's your world tour of England, Ireland, and Wales. I've heard this was quite a good series, and Billy Connolly is quite funny, so I'm happy to have this. And I guess the reason I was given this is because I also did get for my birthday a Billy Connolly book. I might as well show it here because I guess books are considered physical media. This was the Billy Connolly book, Tall Tales and Wee Stories. Yeah, I got this for my birthday. I didn't show it in a previous one, but I thought update video, but I thought I might as well show it now. And I did get some others, comedy like books about comedians. So I did get two Morecambe and Wise books. So this is Morecambe and Wise autobiography. So I guess it's written by the two men themselves. And then I also got this one, which is by Gary Morecambe, who I believe that is Eric Morecambe's son. So it's a book, he's written about the two of them. And then I think there was one that I got for Christmas, which was the Jimmy Tarbuck one. So yeah, I'll look forward to reading these sometimes. It's an autobiography. Yeah, I do quite like these books about comedians, and especially like autobiographies, them writing about themselves. Now I'll get onto some, well, one Blu-ray and two DVDs that I got for Christmas presents. First off, I got the new Naked Gun movie, or as a certain someone would call it,
Naked Gun.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the Naked Gun franchise. I did see this one in the cinema. It was pretty funny. It satisfied me as a fan of the franchise. I do prefer the first three movies and also the TV show Police Squad with Leslie Nielsen. But then again, it's hard for anyone to beat Leslie Nielsen. He was great. But I do think Liam Neeson did a good job. His name is kind of similar, which is funny. He does a similar sort of thing in that, like, he plays it quite serious, which makes it even more funny. But I do also like the fact that it's not an exact copy of Leslie Nielsen's performance. And I saw somebody pointed this out in another video, which is what's kind of funny about it is if you think, I mean, the original Frank Drebin, because this is the son of Leslie Nielsen's character, Frank Drebin. The original character was, kind of a goofball, even, with him playing it straight a lot of the time. The character was a bit of a goofball, and it's kind of funny to think that he fathered this tough Irishman, yeah, it was a funny movie. I have watched through some of the special features on here, and I can see that the people who worked on this were also big fans of the franchise and wanted to do it justice. So that's nice to see. So yeah, I will be rewatching the movie sometime. Then I got this A Christmas Carol Goes Wrong. Now this is sort of a follow-up to another TV special that the same group of people did, which was Peter Pan Goes Wrong. And then after this, they did a whole series that was the Goes Wrong show. They are very funny. It's basically in universe. It's a live television broadcast of an adaptation of A Christmas Carol, and loads of things go wrong, and it's just hilarious, really. It's good to watch around Christmas time, and yeah, I would recommend it to definitely people who are fans of that sort of comedy, and also if you're a fan of the Christmas Carol story, which I am. So yes, very, very funny. Yeah, I would highly recommend. Then I got this. This is Dad's Army: The Missing Episodes. Now with this, they use the audio tracks for the missing because there are episodes of Dad's Army that are missing, but they still have the audio tracks for them. So they use the audio tracks and they have animation of the visual. It's a lot like what they've done with some of the Doctor Who stories that have gone missing. And yeah, I do also have a DVD of another thing, which is Dad's Army: The Lost Episodes, which that was they recreated the episodes with new actors. Yeah, this one they still use the original audio, but they have new animation. Well, the original show was live action, but they have animation over the voice. Yeah. So yeah, I'll check this out. I mean, I do like Dad's Army, and obviously I have seen the Lost Episodes where they recreated it with new actors. So it should be interesting to see how this compares to the one that's the Lost Episodes. Now I'll show a CD that I bought after Christmas. Now, if I was aware of this earlier, I probably would have requested this as a Christmas gift. But I saw an advert for this on Christmas Eve, so it was a bit late to request it as a Christmas gift. But I got it's an audiobook for A Christmas Carol, and it's narrated by George Cole, who played the younger version of Scrooge in the Alastair Sim film. Now this is released by Renown Pictures. I did do a video quite recently showing my Renown Pictures collection, and there are a few Christmas films in there, and including the Alastair Sim Scrooge. That's a very proud part of my collection. And since they have already released both the Alastair Sim version and the Seymour Hicks version, it's very cool that they would do a release of this audiobook. And I think it's very cool they got, well, Renown Pictures didn't get George Cole to do it, but the people who originally made this hired him to narrate it. The audiobook was originally recorded in 1999, but the Renown Pictures release of it is more recent. So yes, and I did listen to this. I really enjoyed it. I thought George Cole did a really good job narrating it, and yeah, it's just really cool to get him because he has an association with the Christmas Carol story. There is 4 discs, and yeah, if I remove from here, it does have a description about George Cole, so that's cool. And I would like to mention, speaking of Renowned Pictures, they are the sister company of Talking Pictures TV. And I did do a video a while ago, like looking at the lineup for the Talking Pictures Festival in March. And that was quite a while away, but I just felt like making it because the lineup that they'd already announced was really incredible, and I was really looking forward to it. But it did say, I think it did say they're going to announce more guests and acts, and they did. They've just recently announced 2 more guests, which should be good. They announced this woman who does tap dancing. I don't think I've heard of her before, but hopefully she'll be good. And they've also announced Melvin Hayes. He's an actor, and he'll probably talk about his work, such as some of the movies he's been in, and also the sitcom It Ain't Half Hot Mum. But he already does have an association with Talking Pictures TV. He did this thing called Melvin's Talking Pictures, where it's basically he gives introductions to 1930s films, which I have seen those. I do really enjoy his introductions that he gives on there. I look forward to seeing him at this festival. Now, the final thing that I'd like to show is for Christmas I got a Nintendo Switch and also came with the code for Mario Kart World. Now, yes, unfortunately I did accidentally squash the box a bit, but thankfully I only squashed it after I'd taken the game out of, taken the Switch 2 itself out of here. So the Switch 2 itself is fine. But yeah, I have got 2 games on it so far. They're not physical copies of games, but games used to be like physical copies. You'd get discs or like cartridges for games. And I said I've got Mario Kart World, but I thought I might like to show you the other game that I got on there. So yes, as I mentioned, I did get Mario Kart World. I have enjoyed playing this game. A lot of the tracks they've got on there are fun. I have heard it does have a lot less courses than Mario Kart 8, which is disappointing. But I think this one is good fun. I do like how there is like a setting where you can race through like the different courses. Like there's no breaks basically. If you played the game, maybe you might know what I mean. I find that kind of difficult to describe. It has quite a crazy like catalog of characters that you can play with, but a lot of them, I do think it is really, really cool that you get to play as those characters. So yeah, I think it's good fun. Then the other one I got was SpongeBob Titans of the Tide, which I have been playing, and I think it's a really fun game so far. And I did also go to see the new movie. Now, the game isn't a tie-in with the movie; it's a completely different story, but it does have. I did see that you can unlock the pirate outfits that are from the new movie, and also this does have the Flying Dutchman in it, which is similar to the new movie. But the funny thing is, in this game, he's still voiced by the regular voice actor Brian Doyle Murray, but in the new movie, he's voiced by Mark Hamill, which he did quite a good job. But yeah, I heard apparently it's because Brian Doyle Murray was busy doing this game, but I kind of think like maybe like the main movie should have been more of a priority. But yeah, but I will say the new movie I quite enjoyed as well. I had heard that it was generally better than the SpongeBob movies that went straight to Netflix. I am a big SpongeBob fan, but I wasn't as much of a fan of the Netflix movies, although the Plankton movie was kind of okay. But yeah, I was surprised by how much I quite enjoyed the new one. Yeah, I was thinking I might do a review of it sometime, but yeah, I just gave my brief thoughts on it here. So yeah. So that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please, if you want to, you could tell me in the comments, have you seen any of the stuff that I showed here? Or have you played the games that I showed here? Or do you think any of them look cool? It would be nice to hear. It's just nice to hear feedback on these videos. Let's hope that 2026 will be a good year. And yeah, thanks everyone for watching this video. And stay tuned for whenever my next video will be. So see ya.